There we go. Hey everyone, welcome to Facebook Live. It's Tuesday. It's like 90 degrees out. I'm trying to straighten this. That looks crooked, doesn't it? Does that bother you the way it's bothering me? And it's a way to wait to see a couple people on. So when you join me, please, hey Barb, please let me know you're there. I don't know. I can't get it straight. I don't know if that's better or not. Hi everyone, this is Kathy Roca and I'm coming to you from the stamp studio. I'm so glad you're able to join me today. Thank you so much. And I'm going to do a little bit of business. One is to let you know that the last day to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin is Saturday, July 10th. I'm pretty sure that's this Saturday, so there's only a couple more days left. It looks like a very, very cool Paper Pumpkin. They're saying that it has to do with adventure and starting adventures, like new jobs, new houses, new whatever. But I'm also getting this kind of camping feel, and they're also saying that it has some sort of new technique in there. So it has something with a technique and kind of like, check that card out. Can you see that well enough? So that looks very, very cool. I am anxiously awaiting the new mini catalog, the July to December, not the catalog, but my order. Demonstrators were allowed to place their first order last week. So I am anxiously awaiting for it to ship. I'm trying to move this up because this isn't all on here, is it? Hey Deb, thanks so much for joining. So if you would like a catalog, there's so many wonderful things. And remember, it's not just Christmas. It's not just Thanksgiving. There are some beautiful sets that I think can be used all year round in there. Beautiful things, I don't know, fallish, but even I think some of them are just gorgeous, and I can't wait to show them to you. So if you need a catalog, please let me know. I'd be happy to send you one. Hopefully my order of them will get here soon. So I kind of squirreled today. I have a huge confession. We have the designer series paper sale going on, where all the paper is, not all the paper, selected papers are 15% off, and I wanted to make sure you saw this here so you knew which ones were. Basically, they're not the specialty papers. So Beauty of the Earth, Bloom Where You're Planted, hand penned, and In Good Taste is not a specialty paper. There's no gold, there's no foiling on it, but it is a big pack. So it's a $21 pack that's on sale for $17.85. So that's a huge, huge thing because it's a very thick pack of paper. There's more sheets in it than in the other ones. In the Wild, Pansy Petals, You're Peach, Tidings of Christmas, and Sweet Symmetry. And if you want to see any of them, just let me know. Even next week I can pull them out and show them to you. And so here's my confession. I was going to use Beauty of the Earth and do a card. This is really gorgeous paper, and this is already kind of chopped up. But this is gorgeous, gorgeous paper. If you don't have this, now is the time to get this paper. Look at that. Look, think about that as a card front. I'm kind of squirreling again. I was going to, and here's for winter. I think that's going to make a beautiful winter card. I'm pulling out a couple because they're just really, really particularly, this is really one of my favorite papers in the catalog. And the back side just has real nice, it's really pretty. And I was going to take these stitch triangles and create a card focusing on these gorgeous papers. I squirreled. I really have to apologize. I squirreled and did one of these. Oh, no problem. I'll make this other card really fast, and then I'll do the stitch triangle. Yeah, well, then I lost a die and I changed what paper I was using. So you're getting the other card instead, which features All Squared Away, which is a wonderful stamp set. Yeah, I know, I'm a little crazy. sometimes we just have those days. Do you ever do that where you like go in the studio planning to make one thing and boom, squirrel, you're making something else? So that's what happened today. This is a great, it's a stamp and die combo. So it's a bundle. It's available as a bundle. And these really cute dies, which you'll see because I'm using the dies, can have these pattern stamps behind it. They're very cute patterns and they can come through behind it, which would be really pretty. As well as there's some really nice sayings and these things, I think these patterns can be used for all sorts of things. But I went for the dies today because I wanted to use them with our pattern papers. And what I love about our papers, one of the things, there's lots of things I loved about our papers. So I'm using the Euro Peach papers. And one of the things that I love is sometimes they have multiple personalities. So this is the very peachy side, beautiful. I mean, beautiful, beautiful, goes with the peaches, and the flowers can go with any flowers, but they don't have to because they have this reverse side. Okay, this one doesn't have it. Oopsie, I did that one twice. I think I missed one. I know I missed one because I'm using it. This is the one I missed. So that's that side, and then here's the other side. So if we take this one out, they're really pretty pattern papers that can go with anything. And I thought they could be really pretty behind here, behind these dies. So that's what I did. And I started out kind of mixing colors up, and then I simplified it. So let's get to work on the card. And I'll show you what I did. We're going to start with a Night of Navy base. I've moved the paper sale aside. We have a Night of Navy base, and this is the painted texture thick embossing folder. And all I did was go 1/8 of an inch, or 1/16 of an inch, because I wanted a little texture behind there. So we're going to put that down first. So when I mean that I took off 1/16 of an inch, and that's way too much, don't do that. So make sure that doesn't blob out. What I mean by taking off 1/16 of an inch is normally I cut my paper in quarters so that it's 5.5 by 4 1/4. And that would be what my base is. Hopefully you didn't see my head there. That would be what our base is. And so I usually have pre-cut 4 1/4, 5.5 sheets of paper. I keep them handy. I have them cut in all colors. This is a rubber cement eraser or glue eraser. So it just took off where I kind of got the glue on there. So all I did was on each side took really 1/16 off. So it's very, you just see that there's a little bit of a layer there. Then, let's see, here we go. I took the blues. I thought the blue could be really pretty. And we're going to put them like this. It's balmy blue. And these are 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. And that will fit perfectly behind these. Then I took I have a new system. I have a new tin today. Woo, can you see that? A new tin that I'm trying to keep everything in, but it also still means that I'm ruffling through it. Our pearlized paper, our pretty pearlized paper, and there it is. So much for keeping it. I took balmy blue ink pad and our blending brushes. Do you all have the blending brushes now? Have you used them? Do you love them as much as I do? And just started building up some color on them. I didn't want that creamy tone. So I thought the blue tone would be very pretty. So that's all I did. Give this a second to dry. I noticed that, like, if right now I stick my finger in it, I am going to leave a fingerprint, which was no problem, because then I just went back over it with some more ink and the blending brush and was able to blend it out. But I noticed if I gave it a couple seconds, if I did it, set it aside, maybe did another sheet, whatever, I was fine, and it was, it dried, and then I could die cut it just fine. So here's just a little snippet of what it looked like when it was totally done. And then I die cut them. So we're going to attach them. I'm going to set this up here, and I'm going to attach them. I had a definite way I wanted to see them. Aren't these pretty? And I think they're going to look really pretty behind, with the paper behind it. So let's use a little glue and get my hair out of the way. Very chic. Come on. I have the fan going on behind me. I don't think you can hear it, can you? And I think it's blowing my hair forward. So let me know if you can ever hear my fan. Ed has a theory that I could have it on full blast and you wouldn't hear it because it would just be background noise. I wasn't brave enough to try it. But it would have been lovely to have it that way today. So very easy. I'm going to line these up. Another thing I could have done, and I always think of this afterwards. Why do I think of this afterwards? I could have put our adhesive sheets, these adhesive sheets, on the back of the paper before I ran it through and die cut it. Would have made my life simpler. I don't think about these things in time. So I guess that's why I do it first, so you guys, you know, I can share that kind of thought with you. But the negative of it is that those sheets will be more definite when you put it down. You won't have the wiggle room that I'm having with the glue. So, two options there. Here we go. I'm just gonna let those dry. I'm thinking I should have put a couple of these together, but you don't mind, do you? Just gonna take me a second. There we go. So how's everyone doing? I'm hoping no one is melting. Deb, it is hot out there as it is here? Or has the cool front hit? Didn't I hear like tomorrow it's going to be down to 74 or something? See, isn't that cute? Look at that. With that behind it. I think that looks so cute. But wait, I'm going to make it even cuter. Glue off my hands. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay. Then, to give them a little bit more pop, don't need this anymore, but evidently more shimmer. I took some balmy blue paper. I took the trick I told you about last week, Wink Estella, in one of Stampin' Up's Mr. Sprays. Spray Misters? No, I can't remember the name. I poured a little bit of the Wink Estella in here with 91% alcohol, and I sprayed the paper, and it dries pretty fast. Look at that. Shimmer, 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 shimmer. Shimmery gorgeous. I'm very shimmery today. I don't know. I know I'm shimmery a lot. And then these come with, in addition to these square dies, there are these little extra dies, and all of them fit on top of the flowers in here. So you could like die cut them out of green and make white flowers, pink flowers, whatever you'd like. You could do yellow flowers, that would be pretty too. But I kept with my blue. I'm into being kind of monochromatic today. And I die cut them, and we're just going to, again, glue these on. And I think it really makes it pop. I'm happy with it. What do you think? I think that's going to make it pop a little bit more. I am noticing that this guy did not get on straight, so I may need to trim it. But let's get these on first. I think this is a pretty easy card. Couple layers, and if your fingers aren't all full of glue, it's not a bad thing to do. No, you still have 90, Deb, huh? Dang, it is too hot. Too hot. Let's hope that cool comes soon. I'm looking forward to it. It's supposed to be coming with some rain, and we need that. That was one of the things that happened right before I jumped on the air. I ran downstairs to print out that sheet with the sale, all the sale papers, because I wanted you to see which ones were on sale, because there seems to be some confusion. And so I ran downstairs, because my printer's downstairs, to get it. And I looked out the window, and I have this humongo. You can't even begin to describe how huge that is. Fuchsia, hanging basket with a fuchsia in it. And it, oh my God, it looked so sad. It was just droopy, 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 droopy. And I'm like, oh no, cannot lose my fuchsia. And I watered it yesterday. I didn't water it this morning because I was like, okay, one day it should be raining today. Yeah, wrong. Wrong. And it was, so I immediately poured a ton of water on it. And I'm hoping I saved it. I'm hoping that's it. It's on the north side of the house. So north side of the house, it shouldn't get much sun, but somehow the sun creeps over in the afternoon over the roof from the west and seems to give it a lot of sun. So then, what do you think? Oh shoot. Okay, I already goofed. What I was going to do, before I glued this guy on, I blew it. So we're going to come up with a different way. I took, this is from our Flowers for Every Season. It's a ribbon pack of 3 ribbons that came out last year. It's got this one, this Misty Moonlight, and I want to say gold. I can't remember the third one. It has 3 different ribbons. One of which is this really pretty faux linen. I think it's really pretty. And I took the dark balmy blue and I started coloring it. And I was going to wrap that around. I think I still can. I think we can do that. Okay, let's get these on. And we're going to do them flat. So this is right here. We're going to do these flat. Yeah. So when you're more together than me, slide that underneath before you attach it. Want this pretty close. And I think I can use my quick pick tool with the flat end. You guys know this, that you can sit here and this side twists and there's 2 sides to it. And I think I can take a glue dot and slide that in. That's my game plan. I'm just going to color this a little bit, show you how easy it is to color these. This is one of the times I do recommend using the brush end of the blend. This is our stamping blend. They're alcohol based, and use them here. Normally, I don't like using them like this, the brush end, but I do like when I need big sweeps of color to use this side. If I want more precise, then I use the bullet tip here on this side. I think that works better. So I'm going to color a little bit more because I'd like to get a bow out of this. May need more, we'll see. That'll all blend. And we're going to take a glue dot, slide her in. That I can slide it in. I'm hoping right here. Bring this across. Grab my scissors. Put there. Stick another glue dot. Go in here. It's probably a little longer, but that'll work. Go in. There we go. Then, now there's some great sentiments on here. Happiest of birthdays to you. The best thing about today is you. I think they're really great, but I wanted one a little larger. So I have two options. One is from Happiest of Birthdays. It's your day, enjoy it. And the other is from Create with Friends. This is a new one. I think it's really a fun one that has lots of possibilities of mixing things up. And I thought just Celebrate would make a good card. And both of them fit in. This is our scallop contour dies, and they fit really great with the second to smallest one. So I pre-stamped them with Night and Navy just onto some basic white paper. And what do you think? It's your day versus Celebrate. Do we like one over the other? I'm going for It's Your Day. And we're going to raise that on some dimensionals. I've got some edges of dimensionals here, so I can do a long strip. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, one of the other things that happened today was I lost one of the dies. I was cutting, suddenly couldn't find the die. And it was one of those days you went through the garbage can, I went through, took everything off the desk, everything on the desk, and then suddenly, magically, it appeared out of nowhere and it was just right there. How does that happen? Yeah, that's good enough. But there went a big chunk of time. I swear I have house elves, like in Harry Potter, and they play tricks on me. And they make things appear and disappear. So what do you think? I was just going to put this in here. Thinking if I do a little bit more of this, make it just a little bit longer with the Balmy Blue. Come on. Come on. Toot, 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 toot. Can make a nice bow. My easiest way to make a bow is the bunny ears, and I highly suggest you go long. If you go long, then you have lots of space here to move. And I do 2 loops and pull them together and then play with them. Hopefully I have enough colored. Nope. Not enough colored. That's okay, we'll fix that. Maybe I do have enough colored. Little trim here, a little trim right there. I think that's cute. This guy is going to go right here with a glue dot. And then, because I do not have enough shimmer evidently on here, I told you I'm in a shimmer mood. Ooh, what do you think? I was putting it down here, but what do you think of it up here? Let's try it. I'm in a shimmer mood, and I grabbed our ombre shimmer paper in blue to keep with our blue theme. And I was debating what do we like? What color blue do we like? I have lots of snippets of it. I'm thinking that darker one. Is this one a little darker? That's the super dark one. Thinking the super dark. And I'm thinking if I do the trick where I stick it on a Post-it note, because I only have snippets, that it's big enough. That's the super dark one. To do the little dragonfly in our dragonfly punch. There we go. Luckily that didn't go flying. Take off my little Post-it note. So that was me kind of using up snippets. And I'm thinking I wish I had gotten that on straighter. Yeah. So glue dot. And I'm going to roll this up with my thumb like that. Did you see how I did that? And stick it on the body of the dragonfly. And stick them because I do not know what got on here. Oh, it's nothing special. There we go. What? There we go. Curl up his wings a little. Curl up his tail a little. What do you think? Here we go. It is still kind of showcasing our designer series paper in kind of a different way. So I hope you really like it. And I still promise I'm going to do the Beauty of the Earth one soon. But meanwhile, here we go. Thank you all for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I totally appreciate your sharing and your commenting. And then remember, if you need to order, here's the host code. And visit my site. Oh, I wanted to tell you, and I didn't grab the thing. Do you have a second, if I can find? I made this card. I did my very first blog hop. Shoot. And I don't have the card here. Really? Really, I don't have the card right here. Okay. So all the more reason. I did the most adorable card for my very first blog hop. Please, please go visit my blog from thestampstudio.com. You'll see the post for the blog hop, and then hop to the other demonstrators because there's some really, really cute cards. I'm just really excited by it. So please go visit, leave a comment, leave comments on their sites. There's some cute stuff. It's fun, and there's a way to see it because it's really cute. Have a great day. Stay cool. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.